We back. We back.
Made it.
Yes, girl. Baby,
Y'all
it
don't
wasn't
know what
easy,
we've been
but we
through,
here.
y'all.
A lot. It was a lot. It was
We
a lot.
is here.
So, girl,
It
let's
was a
just start.
lot, but we
It
are
was a
here.
lot. Let's start with the introductions. You go first.
Okay, so I'm Monique, aka Monique Loves to Read on all platforms. I have YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Lemonade. My favorite genres are urban romance / urban fiction, thriller. But I read a little bit of everything: contemporary romance, a little historical fiction. I try fantasy, but I can't get into it quite yet. So those are my top: urban romance and thriller. I started reading last March of 2024 is when I started reading more like on a regular, consistent basis. But I've always been a reader, even as like a child, a teenager, especially in my teenage years. I read a lot of books back then. So I don't know what made me. I got on TikTok and somehow I ended up on this side of TikTok, and I haven't left since. So I've been on TikTok, then I went on ahead and started me on Instagram, and then I went on ahead and started me on YouTube and a Lemonade, and I've been reading books nonstop since then.
I'm glad we found each other, girl. Yes.
All
Yes.
right. Yes.
Okay. I know. So I'm Aquarius. I am on Instagram, TikTok. I'm on Lemonade, but I'm not on Lemonade. If that makes sense. Because I got a lot of
Mhm.
followers over there, but I don't post over there a lot. That is something that
Mhm.
I am trying to get more into. I'm not great with like photos and putting those on. I got to get better at that part. But
Yeah.
I'm just starting on YouTube, so that's something different for me. The first episode I think will be tomorrow, which is Sunday. So I'm trying. My love for reading, my passion for reading started when I was in, I want to say, the 7th grade. My mom used to drop me off at the library, honey, but she had no idea I was over there reading Eric
Mhm.
Jerome, Dickey, baby, all those. Me and my friend, baby, we shouldn't have been checking those type of books out. No, we shouldn't
Mhm.
have, baby. But let me tell you, I was locked in.
Yeah.
Sister Soldier, baby. I was why
Mhm.
7th grade. Okay, I can barely handle that as an adult. What the hell was I?
Right.
But some of the oldies but goodies. So the genres that I am absolutely locked in with is urban romance, urban fiction. I do dabble in thriller, every once in a while.
Yeah.
I also like contemporary romance. Anything romance. I am definitely a hopeless romantic. I like anything that has to do with somebody confessing they love to somebody, baby. I'm gonna eat it up
Mhm.
every time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty much it. That's what you got.
Yeah. Well, what y'all can expect from this podcast is we will talk about um, authors that we love. We'll talk about some new to me authors. We're going to give you the real, raw truth about these books that we read, ones that we love, ones that's
Yes,
okay, ones that we like,
yes.
no, we
I
can do
paid.
without.
Yes,
Because
yes.
there are some out there, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of, especially on like the socials and stuff, people hype these books up, but not all of them, and that's
Mm-hmm.
okay. Not all of them are your tea, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
But over here, we're going to tell you what we love and what we don't love, okay?
absolutely.
Yeah, we're going to do some giveaways. We're
Yes.
going we're going to just talk about all things books. So if you want to vibe, if you want to catch a vibe, if you want to learn and hear about these books from us, then this is where you need to be.
Baby, this is where you need to be. Baby,
You need
be
to
here.
be,
Baby,
okay?
you
It's going
want
to be
to, you
lit.
don't, you don't, they don't want to hear about it. You want to be the one telling the people about it. Period.
Okay, exactly. It's gonna be lit over here. It's all summer long. All summer
All
long.
summer long,
Be
baby.
ready.
All summer long.
Yeah.
Locked in.
So, friend, what you reading?
Okay, so I just finished Them Boys by Alexandria House. Baby, I love them boys. But Shu is my man, real bad. I love him. He's the third book. And let me tell you something. I love a man that can just apply the right amount of pressure. And
Mm-hmm.
you know what? It always be them quiet boys because in the other brothers' stories, he was very quiet. He was a man of few words. But baby, when I got to
Mm-hmm.
his book, you didn't need the words because those actions,
Yeah.
God, oh my God. So
And
yeah, I love him
I
really, really
wrote,
bad. Baby, the eyebrow, baby. I love him real bad. You heard me?
You know what? It
So,
must be something about the third book
mhm.
because it seems like how we were just saying with the Kimberly Brown series that Smoke, he's the third
Yes.
book, right?
Yep, Smoke
Okay.
is the third book.
Right. And then you just said that man was in the third book is your man,
Yep.
right? And then
I
like
think
even
they
in the
say
Skyline,
yes, they saved the best for last. I feel like they
yeah.
saved the best for last because
Yeah, because
all the
even in
books
the
they
Skyline
have.
series.
Yep, even in Sky, baby, let me see how locked in I was with the Skyline series. Kennedy Ryan can do no wrong. No
Mm-hmm.
wrong
No
in my
wrong.
eyes. I
No
absolutely love her
wrong.
real bad.
Yeah.
And I love that she's a sensual writer. Like you go through all the
Mm-hmm.
emotions. If she didn't go through it, she definitely does the research on
Yeah.
the woman that went through all the things, baby, because I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't expecting to learn so much about Alzheimer's while I was reading
Mm-hmm.
her book. Hendrick's book. I
Yeah.
just didn't expect it. And
Yeah.
she's very descriptive. She's a very descriptive
She
writer,
is.
baby, because the book is thick.
Mm-hmm.
The book is thick.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of like what I've been reading. You just summed it up for me. The Skyland series was the last, the book before I did the Brother series that I read.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So what you reading?
Well, I read on Audible. I was listening to, I think I maybe have 4 chapters left. I'm listening to Deuce by Kimberly Brown. I'm loving that.
Love it.
And then I read Unexpected Past by A. Blossom. She's a new to me author, so this is my first book by her. So I definitely enjoyed that. That book was so good. It was so sweet. And when you read it, I'm telling you, Kellen, you're going to be like, that's my man. He's definitely book boyfriend material for sure.
Baby, I
Like
still
it
the
was
book
so, so
boyfriend.
good. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was so, so good. And then I just finished this morning Dr. Bell by M. Monique.
My next read, I'm gonna
Oh,
read it next.
honey, Dr. Bell, I'm telling you now, friend. When you read Dr. Bell, he might be, I don't know. I don't know who in your top 5. He
Oh,
might,
friend,
at,
don't do that
at,
for me.
at least top 10, at least.
Baby,
He
don't do
might,
that. You don't do. I don't want to knock no man off my board, but I will if he is that good.
be.
I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna knock
He,
somebody off.
he might be. Because when you read the book, I'm going to tell you without telling you, when you read the book, how everything goes down, you'll be like, I'm not doing this. And this is not a story. I'm not going to say that this is not a story we haven't read before.
Okay.
But when you read it, you're going to be like, if I was her, but baby, you can't help but to do it. Like,
Baby,
you
I'm
just
doing
can't
it.
help but to do it. You
Baby,
can't.
I'm doing it.
Whatever
I'm
you
doing
say,
it.
sir. Whatever.
Ah, let me say something. Let me say something. Baby, if you can tell me to sit down, you can tell me to sit down. Period.
He gonna tell you to sit down.
Maybe I'm gonna sit down and be quiet. I'm gonna have
Mm,
several. I'm so
yeah,
excited because I love getting new book bags. That I love to
yeah,
bag them. I bag the book bags.
yeah. Dr. Bell is definitely a book bay as well. But you know who else though? That I read last month that I absolutely there was 2 books that
Okay.
I just absolutely loved the men in, which was Priest. Now I had been hearing about Priest, but I hadn't read it
Welcome,
yet. But baby,
welcome.
Priest.
I love Priest real bad, real bad, baby. He's always making at least my top 15.
I gotta get that book. I gotta get the physical. Baby, that book was so good. And he was just so
Yes, he
chef's
was.
kiss.
Yes, he
Oh
was.
my
I found out
God.
he just showed up. He showed up
He
every
showed up
time. Grab
every
your
time.
stuff. You finna go home. Well, home is
Go
with
home.
you. Yes.
Even
Yes.
when she was fighting it, he was like,
Even when she that got on my nerves, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Cause I was like, girl, stop playing. And
And
go
what really pissed me off was when she was, okay, you're pregnant, but you're not gonna try to reach out to this man. I know what y'all said. I know
yeah,
what y'all said and agreed
that pissed
to.
me
But
off.
man, this is different. There's a whole baby here. Why don't you
There's
try
a
to find that
whole
man?
and the way when he figured it out, how he stepped up, I was like, I love him so much.
Yes,
And I'm like,
yes.
girl, you struggling for no reason. You struggling because you want to
Exactly.
struggle.
Yeah. Like you didn't have to do that, ma'am. You did
And
not
her
have
little
to do that.
shady ass cousins and shit. I mean, I
Hmm.
couldn't stand none of them from the beginning when they went to Miami. And I was like, I ain't like them then. You
Yeah.
done fought for your cousin in the club, you get put out, and then they
Hmm.
leave you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Priest. I also, now don't get me wrong, I did buy Prince, but I didn't read it. I haven't read him.
Hmm.
He's on my TBR list. I mean, he was giving crackhead in the book, so I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
It's like, I
Yeah.
don't know what to do. Should I read this or not?
Right. Yeah. I feel you. I'm a cause this oh wait, did you read The Wedding? The one that came
Mhm,
after Pre? You
mhm.
read that one? I haven't read that. I need to read that.
And that's when they tried to, and that's when I feel like the author tried to get you to want to read Prince. When you
Mm-hmm.
see, because he's in there way more than he was in the actual book for Priest. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So you kind of figure out where he is in his life. And I want to read it because the girls say, some of the girls are saying, honey, that they like Prince more than they like Priest. That's a lie.
That's impossible.
That's what I
That's
said. That's what
impossible.
I said, friend. That's what I said too.
Ain't nobody top that man.
At all.
Mm-mm.
At all.
No, he was
Whew.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. So the girls, like I said, they had been, and what made me read it was, like I said, I had been seeing it, and I said I was gonna read it, but I would just keep pushing it off and pushing it off. But when I went to the Kennedy Ryan midnight watch party, there was a girl there, and she was like, we were just talking about books and stuff like that, and she was like, "But I tell you one thing, who my man is," and I was like, "Who's your man, girl?" And she was like, "Priest." I said, "You know what? I'm gonna read that because I see that everywhere." And she was like, "I'm telling you now, you need to download that book tonight and you need to read it." And I did. I
When I
did.
tell you, I ate that book up. I just,
Yeah.
mm.
Yeah. So I don't regret it at all. And I must get my hand on a physical copy. Because what I'll be trying to do is I'll try to read it on my Kindle first. And if I really like it like that, like if it's a 4-star, 5-star for me, then I'm going to go ahead and buy it.
Facts.
But
Facts.
lately, though, I've been looking, like certain creators or whatever, when they be talking about books and they just make it sound so good. A couple of them I had just went on ahead and purchased without even, what I'm saying, like
Yes.
knowing for real, like really what's up with it. But I figured, like the more popular creators, a lot of the times, if they're mentioning something, especially if they're giving like a good description of a book,
Right.
then 9 times out of 10, it's going to be pretty good.
I
So,
agree. I
yeah,
agree.
but
I
that's,
always, hmm, I am very strategic on how I post stuff now. At first, if I was reading a book, I would immediately say or go and put the book out there. I don't do that no more
mhm,
because I feel like now that I see girls coming into my inbox and they're like, oh, if you recommend it, I'm going to read it. But sometimes or before, I would just post because I am reading it and I don't have an opinion on it one way or
mhm,
another. So now I save it and hold it close to my chest, girl. And now I'm more conscious about somebody out there is depending on me, and this book
mhm,
wasn't that great. But I'm also not going to ever bash an artist or
yeah,
author in their work.
yeah,
I'm just not gonna do that.
right,
I'm not because
yeah,
you put your heart, your soul, everything into it, and just because it wasn't my cup of tea doesn't mean it's not for somebody else. So
mhm,
instead of me putting it out there, I'm gonna just be like, nope,
yeah, yeah. Just keep it to yourself.
keep it to yourself. My mama said, if
Yeah,
you ain't got nothing good to say, baby, don't say nothing at
that's right.
all.
That's
I
right.
just rather do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Now the other one was, I can't even think of the name of it. What was it? It was by Tay Monae. It's her newest book that she just dropped. What the heck is the name of
You
it?
think that's Hey Monet?
Look it up, friend. It's
What is called? Tay
ooh,
Monet. Okay.
how could I forget?
Oh, girl. Oh, is this new? Then there was there. What is it? Hold on.
It's like the cover looks kind of fall like as far
Oh
as the
no, that's not
colors,
it.
and it's a man and a woman on it. Hear My Heart, is that what it is? What is it? It's her latest book, whatever the latest one is. That was such a good book. Such a good book.
Friend, you gotta find it and send it to
I gotta
me.
find it and I will send it to you. It was so
Send it
good.
to me because I haven't read a Tay Monet book yet, but
Oh,
then
she has some good books.
and then there was you. I have that on my TBR. So I'm always, baby, that TBR list so dang on blasted long, it
I
don't make
know.
sense. Baby, it's never ending. And don't
Never
let nobody
ending.
come out with something immediately and I skip
I
it.
know.
That's the
Okay.
word
Because
with
we
it.
got our when they drop, rerunning. Everything
Oh,
else is
baby.
on hold. We
Oh,
got
baby, on hold.
Jahquel. When she
Baby, if she don't
drops.
come out with Cuisine 3, I'm gonna lose my shit. I love her real bad, and I've been
Mm-hmm.
giving her grace. I said, lady, this amazing woman put crack in her books, and I am highly addictive. I need to give her grace. But and I said because she was spoiling us, we was constantly getting 2 books dropped per month, and then there's like dead silence, and we're like, hello,
Yeah.
But I understand, and I'm very proud of the success that she's had. So of
Yeah.
course you got to go out there and put your face out there and do all the things, you know.
Yeah.
And if she doing that, she can't be writing. She
Right.
can't be at 2 places at one time. But I need
Yeah.
Quisim III to come on. Come on, really.
And Goon's book. We need Goon's book too.
Yeah. I was online telling the girls, and when I was reading, I think it was Quisim too, and I was like, not going and get out of jail. The girl was like, why you spoiling it? My bad. Don't come over to my channel because I get excited and I
Yeah.
can't help myself. Come over to my channel after you done read the book. Don't do
Right.
that before because I'm going to spoil it.
Yeah.
Because when I saw him touch down and he got right in the line with the rest of everybody else, I said, hey, there goes my baby daddy out of jail. Hey.
We need him ASAP. So
Baby,
she
ASAP.
need to come out with it because we wait. Look,
I need all that to come out of Jahquel J's head and into a book and into my bookshelf.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah, we need that ASAP. So we need her to go ahead and whatever. I know she got some events. I don't know. She said we're gonna get it this month though. So we're gonna see. I'm also excited about what is it? Tatiana. She is coming out with Dio's book. Now Dio,
I saw that.
yes. I ate the Zoo Boy series up.
Me too.
I ate it up.
Me
so
too.
I'm very excited for her to come out with Dio's story because
And I would say Chevy has been my favorite thus far because I was waiting on his story real bad.
Again, the last book of the series.
Yes.
Yes.
Baby. I was waiting on Chevy so heavy. I was like, please God, come on through it. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I love her real bad.
Yeah. She has become another one of my little favorite artists.
Me too.
I ate them books up. I think, and you know how I am about series. Like it'd be hard for me to get through series sometimes, but I ate that up and one after the other. Like it was so good.
I get it. I'm the only crazy person that's obsessed with completing a series. Like I'm definitely, my husband be like, sometimes I want to read something else, but I'm like, I ain't finished it. I gotta finish it.
Yeah.
I gotta finish it.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get into it. I think it's just I think it's just a me problem. I just get intimidated, and then because there are so many different books that come out, it's like I don't want to wait to get to it. I don't want to have to go through all these books in the series. I was watching somebody's what is it? The Plan Is to Be Booked. She was given, this was an older video of hers, but somebody asked her for series recommendations where there were more than like 6 books. Girl, when I say she was naming authors who got books, it's like 15, 17 books in a series.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I draw the line. Let me tell you something. I draw the line at about 6. When you've reached over 6, and no, because you do have to know that usually the first book is the best. So it usually gets like as you go down.
Right.
So if you hit book 15, baby, Hurston, we have a problem. We have a problem. Some of that stuff could have been more, 2 books. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just trying to keep getting my money. That's what that is. Don't drag it out that damn long.
That's so many books.
You're gonna lose a customer.
Yeah. So I went to Barnes and Nobles yesterday because I was trying to get Lauren Lacey's The Love Syllabus, right? But when I went in there, they didn't have it. So, I'm just looking around, I'm browsing. I'm like, my eyes lifted up. And what did I see on there? Plus Size. Now, Plus Size Player doesn't come out for a few days by Danielle.
I've seen it, but I haven't read it.
It don't even come out for a few days. But, Barnes and Nobles, they'll put out a book like when it's getting ready to come out. Sometimes they'll have it out a few days ahead of time. Maybe it was only one up there when I say I snatched that book so fast. So that's what I'm gonna read today. Because I read Coffee Girl Summer last summer and I like that. So I'm excited to see what Plus Size Player is giving. I cannot wait. I was so excited when I seen that book. I'm like, I know, because it don't come out.
I know, and I've seen it. Everybody's reposting it and mentioning it. I have not read. I mean, I have not downloaded or
Yeah.
anything when it comes to it. So I definitely want to read it though.
Yeah, it comes out this week. Either I don't know if it's Monday or Tuesday, but it's sometime soon. And so when I said,
Okay.
"Oh shit, I didn't get what I came here to get, but let me go ahead and snatch this up real quick." And like I said, it was only one on the shelf, so I was like, I think they just doing it. I'm just putting a little bit out there at a time or
To
whatever, because
see, to
it's
test the waters and see. Girl, don't you
right.
have me going up here to my
Yeah,
Barnes and Nobles, stalking them for the
girl.
hey.
Yeah. So I'm definitely I'm reading that today. I'm starting that today.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, friend, that's what I've been reading. What else do I plan to read this week? I guess I'm gonna go ahead and I ordered the books from Antionette Sherell so I can start Savvy and Shabu, but I don't think they're gonna come. It's gonna be a while before they show up, so I'm just gonna go
Right,
ahead and download them on my Kindle so I can go, because
baby.
I will probably go back and reread Relic after I finish those, just so
You
everything come
will,
together.
because you missed. It was like, oh my God, his relationship with his brothers. You get to see why it is the way that it is.
Mhm.
Everybody's relationship and how they became where they were. It's like you started at a point where everybody was more settled, but baby,
Mhm.
it was pure chaos. When I say Savvy's book was pure chaos, I was reading it.
We got to get it where we
Guilty,
live, baby. We
guilty.
gotta fit it in anywhere we
Gotta get it
can.
in, baby. Baby, let me tell you something. And when I was reading, I was just crying. I was like, oh my God, this is the saddest shit I've read in a very,
Mhm.
very long time. But you
Yeah.
get to see why also she don't trust nobody, because
Mhm.
if nobody ever shows up for you, how can you? You think everybody
Yeah.
is going to leave. Nobody's permanent. Nobody.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
that's your experience. And it's just sad. But I loved it. I
Yeah.
loved every moment
Yeah. So I'm
of
definitely
it.
gonna start those so that way I can get the full picture or whatever. Because Relic had me out of stress. It
Baby,
had
let
my
me say,
head hurting.
when you have read it from the beginning, you be like, I don't fuck with Relic. So why would I read this book? I was in the first book like, I'm going to kill him. If I find him, I'm going to kill him. Because he was terrible. Oh my God.
Mhm.
When I say he was the villain, he was the villain. He was just the villain.
Mhm.
But when I read his book, I was like, this is why he is the villain. He's,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
but still, she left us on that cliffhanger, and I still was like,
Mhm.
Relic, you almost had me, bro. I almost thought you was
Yeah.
gonna do right,
Right.
but you didn't.
Right. Mhm. Yeah. I felt like he was misunderstood, but then you did that. Like,
Yeah,
people treat you this way because this is who you are. Like, this
but
is
he
who
don't
you
give
are.
a fuck. He don't
He
care.
don't.
He could
He
care
don't.
less. Like when I say
Mm-mm.
less, he could care less.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo,
It's like he don't
baby.
care at
Mm.
all.
Yeah,
Live or die, whatever. He don't
he don't
care.
care.
Yeah.
He don't
But
care.
I will say, Kennedy was a match, because I don't care about none of this stuff you're talking about. You need me. Like, you need me. You want me to be here. So you're going to get your shit together.
I
And even
was.
though, they was just, it was like iron sharpening iron. Like, they
It
was
was.
just, like,
It was.
battling it against each other.
Baby, let me tell you something. And that was the right kind of woman for him.
Yeah,
Because,
that's what he
but I'm
needed.
telling you, I couldn't have done any of those things. Like, I could have done,
Mm-mm.
no, no, absolutely not.
No.
You don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. I'm not. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
go to jail. I'm gonna need somebody to have some bail money ready for me, because this ain't gonna work.
Yeah. He's just that
But,
type of dude that you shouldn't be messing with, but you do it anyway. And you be like, I'm not messing with him no more. I'm
yeah,
leaving him. But then you find yourself right back there with
right
him,
back
you know
in
what I'm
the same
saying? Knowing
circle
you ain't got no
again.
business with him.
And and I struggle with men who are unable to eventually say or tell you how they feel about you. And that's him.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't care. I need you to say it. I
Yeah.
need you to say you love me. I need you to say I am important to you. I need you to tell me you can't live without me. I need you to say
Yeah.
it as well as show
Mm.
me. Nope, don't buy me shit. I can buy myself whatever the fuck I want. Don't buy me nothing. I
Right.
don't want it. I don't want it. What I
Yeah.
want is your loyalty, and he doesn't have it for nobody. So he
Yeah.
can't even give it to her, let alone anybody else. His loyalty lies
Yeah.
with himself.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that was my struggle with Relic.
Yeah.
But I do like how she put in her book, you're not finna get a happily ever after. Relic is who he is. That was the first
Mm-hmm.
page she wrote from the
Right.
author's note. Baby,
Yeah.
Relic is still gonna be Relic. I'm just gonna show you a little bit of why he is Relic. I'm not gonna change him for nobody.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
So
That's
I
how she can write her
respected it.
ass off. Yeah,
She
she can
can.
write her ass off. Just from
Them
that one
Antoinette.
book.
Them
I was
Antoinette.
like, because baby, Moth to the flame, boy. Oh Lord, talking about stress, baby.
That's what I said.
Stress.
That's what I told my friend. She just finished the Butterfly series. I text her and I was like, "You're a liar." She was like, "No, Chris, I'm done." I was like, "Well," she was like, "Okay, what else should I read next?" Girl, your next book is going to be her Bird Box series. That's the next one. Her Bird Box
Mm-hmm.
series, she also leaves you on a cliffhanger, which is evil. It's not okay, but it's just as good.
Yeah, I need to
She's
read
a
that.
little
Well, first I guess I got to get
tragedy
through.
writer.
Yeah, yeah. I'm stressed out with Moth to the Flame and Ethic, so now I need to move on to Ethic 2. I know I got a long list. It's gonna be a while before I get to the end because I'm only at Ethic 2 now. I need to start Ethic 2.
Baby, you got a
But
long
yeah,
way to go. But
I'm,
it's a good
I'm
long way to go.
stressed. Yeah, yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited because that's another book that's been out there that I've seen circulating on the socials for a long time, and people talk about it all the time.
And it's
So
not overhyped. It's not overhyped. It is what it is.
no, it's really
It's
good. It's
amazing.
really
I love
good.
it.
Mhm.
But now I am a part of the team that is. I'm about to get ready to send her an email because Butterfly book 6. Um, she said yesterday that it was about to get ready. She was like, "Oh, it's coming out soon." I went onto her website and I tried to order the book, and it was like it's sold out. No, no. How the hell a book that ain't even came out is already sold out?
Right.
So I'm gonna send
Mhm.
her a very detailed email and say, "Hello, excuse me. I really want to read this. I tried months ago when it wasn't sold out, and your website was not allowing me to check out. So if
Mhm.
you could, I will pay for the book. I don't want the book for free. Don't.
Yeah.
No, no. I just want the book.
Yeah.
I actually want 2 copies because my homegirl is trying to read it too. But I ain't
Mhm.
gonna be. If you can give me one, I
Yeah.
wear when they say when you get on the airplane, you put on your mask first, and then
Right.
you put somebody else's on. So I'm gonna put mine on
Yeah.
first. If she can't get me two, I'm gonna have to tell my friend, okay, girl, I'm sorry, girl, I tried, but she was like,
Yeah.
no. But I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah. So I know it's supposed to come out soon. So I seen that on TikTok that they were saying it's supposed to come out soon.
It
So I know the
is,
girls are
and it's
waiting.
like, friend, when I tell you, I am not team, and I had to ask my friend too, who read the book. I said, I am not team Ethic. That is not me. I love Ethic as a father figure for kids. He's an amazing father figure, and he has potential. But I like living. I like
Hmm.
living. So I'm sorry, he can't be a book bay for me. He
Yeah.
cannot be.
I think
He just
Ethic is another one of those that's emotionally detached. He
Oh,
just.
absolutely. Oh, absolutely. He tries, but his past continues to come and hunt him
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
catch up with him. And I don't want to be in the
Right.
crossfire of this. So that's why I
Yeah.
always say, but that unconditional love that he has for Morgan and his kids is
Mhm.
yes, I would love to my kids to experience that type of unconditional love, but no, as far as a lifelong partner,
Yeah.
it's a no for me, dog.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess we go ahead and wrap this thing on up. Catch us on all your. We will be there,
Absolutely. Yes.
and we will be posting once a week. So stay tuned. Be on the lookout.
We'll be there.
Yeah. Any final thoughts, friend?
No, it's just make sure you are ready for all that we're about to bring.
Yes, absolutely. It's gonna be a lit summer, all
Absolutely.
2025. Yeah.
All right,
All
y'all. See
right.
y'all on the next episode.
Bye.